evening, viewers from wherever you're watching us from. I welcome you to another episode of the Riverside Counsel with me, your host, Davina Anyanga. So today I'm still joined by our guests here, and we had not yet done talking about dating and courtship. We got very many comments, we got a lot of questions about dating and courtship, and that is why we decided that again today we are still going to be talking about dating and courtship. So I want to welcome my guests to our show, and I know they have a lot in store for you. So welcome to our show. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation, and please just introduce yourself to the show.
Okay, thank you very much for welcoming me here. I'm very much humbled. My name is Margaret Rodeno. I'm married. I have 4 kids. I'm also a woman leader in New York for 1 PhD. I love Jesus very much. Thanks very much.
Yes, thank you. Pasi, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm Reverend Benvic Simiyu. I'm a pastor within the larger Pentecostal Assemblies of God Kenya Church. Currently I'm pastoring Rabbi PhD Church, which is off Jogo Road, along Rabbi Road in Nairobi. And I want to thank God for this show at the Riverside Counsel, and most sincerely because of this the topic which we are going to handle on dating and courtship. And I'm here today to join my viewers, and we are going to discuss a lot of things that concerns dating and courtship. Welcome and be with us today. Thank you.
So those are our guests today, and remember we are still talking about dating and courtship. So if you have any comments or any questions, keep them coming in right through Facebook and Instagram, Riverside TV KE, and also watch us at YouTube at Riverside TV Kenya. Remember to call, SMS, just send in your text via the number passing through your screen, and I know it's going to be an amazing show. So as we were talking about dating and courtship last time, we came across about publicity, about publicizing your partner during courtship. So, and someone sent in a question asking that, is publicizing your partner a sense of immaturity? Is publicizing your partner a sense of immaturity? Yes, Madam Margaret.
Okay, thank you very much for the questions that came in. Publicizing your partner can be maturity according to how you handle it. If you publicize your partner every now and then you are publishing your partner, it means it will become immaturity. Why? The moment you meet your partner, you are just there romancing, you are talking to each other, you post it. Another time you post it, you are smiling with your partner, you are walking, you post it. It becomes very immaturity. But when you post your partner during parties, like birthday parties, that does not show immaturity because it's only once a while. And if you continue posting your partner, it shows how insecure you are. Furthermore, you want to get comments from the audience, those who are watching it, who are seeing you. So that shows how immature you are, because you are not supposed to be publicizing every hour and then. It's only publicized once in a while, only if need arises.
Yeah. So if need arises for you to publicize your partner. So, Pasi,
yes.
What's your view about this? About social media. I have my partner there, my status, Facebook. It's every now and then it's all about him. What do you think about it? Is it a sense of immaturity?
I think publicity on dating and courtship on social platforms, in my view, it is maturity if you have a goal with this partner, you are serious with them, It will be mature if indeed you are intending to marry them, and you actually want to get a life partner. If you want to get a life partner out of your dates and out of that courtship, it will be mature as an adult to post them on social media, social platforms. If you want to publicize them, if you want your friends and many people to actually come to know who you are courting. But it would be immature if you are dating and if you are courting somebody out of just wasting their time. It's immaturity if you want to waste someone's time and you are not serious with the partner that you are finding and getting time with. Yeah.
Yes, so we can actually say that there are those couples who are actually, they live that social media life. You're dating someone because maybe of their good looks, so that's when you post your photos, you get many likes. And does it really happen? Are there couples out there who are just dating because of their looks?
You don't need to post your partner on social platforms to get many likes. In fact, I think you are posting them to see how people will react. And from many people who will watch your partner, they will react in the sense that they want to show you have gotten the right person, or you are dating or you are courting someone's wife or someone's husband. So if you post them with a clear intention. The intention is, I want to be sure enough that my partner is mine and there is no one else that is there to say, this was my wife, this was what, you are sure. So you want to get a clear picture from the social platform that everyone is there and accepting that you continue in your process of getting married.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Madam Margaret, what do you think? Sometimes there are those couples, they're always posting about their plans. So tomorrow maybe we are going to Masai Mara, tomorrow maybe we are going to have our introduction at my girlfriend's place. We are about now to have our wedding. We are about now to have our first kid. What do you think about this, publicizing your plans?
In my point of view, publicizing your plans is not all that necessarily you post every now and then, because it's only when you have decided now with my partner we are going out. As you are courting, you are dating, we'll be going many places, is it? So as you go many places, you are not supposed to post them at tomorrow we are going to such a place, tomorrow you are going to such. It will affect your relationship. Why? We have many comments that will come in. As you continue posting, many comments will come in. As the comments comes in, we have whichever comments, however small it will be, sometimes it can affect you. It can affect your relationship because you've been posting and others. People are not the same. We have people who don't like such things. Everyone they utasikia mwingine amesema na hiyo kila sana shinda na comment. So the moment that comment that comes in, you read and it will hurt you, and that one will destroy. It may destroy your relationship. So it's not necessarily you post every now and then. When you are planning, you say, now I'm planning to do this. No, it's like if you have not planned for a pre-wedding. Can you just post that thing of pre-wedding? Only that very time, but not all the time. Now we are going to Masai Mara. Now we are going. No, I don't advocate for that.
Okay. So, sometimes during now dating, there are those dates you get, your boyfriend invites you, tomorrow I want us to go have lunch. And as the lady decides now to bring forth her friends. What is your view about that, person? Bringing in your friends when your boyfriend has invited you for a lunch date or so. What's your take about that?
Bringing together with your friends from different places to come and accompany you during your date. According to me, it depends with the intention. What intention you want to accomplish. by bringing your friends with you. And then number two, if you have a good reason, that is, if you have a good and clear intention, I must bring my friend together with me so that they can be my witness, so that they can give me company, so that they can also be there as my security. Because when you go out, you want to meet with people you don't know, people you have never been before. So you're going to meet someone you actually don't know if what they said they're going to do on that day is actually going to be hard to happen. Sometimes you need someone to accompany. But also, when you go with friends, there are also advantages and disadvantages of that. You need to pick the right person. Don't just pick on anyone, because some people will know your life better, and someday they will come to expose it badly. So you need to pick someone that you really and you truly trust, and also ensure you are serious with that date, so that you don't just go pick on girls, pick on gentlemen. You go date them and then you dump them. So these friends that are accompanying you today, one day they will come to expose you badly. So actually I think it is good if you have a good intention, and if you don't have a good intention with this guy or this lady, please don't.
You know, sometimes actually he's mentioned about intentions, if you have a good intentions. Sometimes you might be having that good intention, you as the girlfriend to this guy who is inviting you for a date. So, but the friends you're actually calling, their intentions are the ones who are not, the intentions are the ones who are not, like, you know, they do not have the correct intentions towards you. He said about exposing you, maybe about your past life and so that. So, actually, in the first place, is it really right to be inviting your friends for lunch dates? Because
okay, thank you very much. As far as I know, friends are good. But remember, kikulacho kingoni mwako. The moment you invite friends, yes, you can invite them. But you know the kind of friends you are inviting. Because the moment you invite friends, saa zile mko hapo mnaongea Diona na mmezea gai wako na nini mate, anasema so now huyu friend wako, she will study you, he will study you, he will just know how he can backbite or go back on you. So it's not necessarily you carry friends. Yes, as the pastor said, for security purposes, because mnaweza patana wawili, of which mnaweza enda as far as mwende kwa mambo ile bado mjafikia, that is you indulge in sex, of which you are not to that part. So what I can say, inviting friends, not the kind of the friends you are inviting, because others are jealousy. You invite them, they are there to destroy you. So that is what I can say about that.
So that's your take about inviting friends to your dates actually. So Pasi, you said about like exposure, you know, maybe these friends might be knowing you like deep inside, yes, something maybe that might come, they might come to expose you someday later. Yeah. In the first place, I think there shouldn't be that private story that you have of which your partner does not know, so that I believe it's right maybe to be open to them, ndivyo yani isikuje kuwa wakati mwingine you being exposed of something they did not know about.
What I think, when you reach a point, when you feel you want to invite your friend alongside you when you go for a date, don't go on a date with somebody you have not chosen, that you want to date this time, and then if your date matures, you graduate it to courtship. If you are still moving and searching for many, you are still moving here and there looking for many girls so that you can find one, please don't take any friends with you, because you're going to get maybe a person that you'll say this one, I think this one can be a suitable helper for me. Now out of 100 ladies, and all of them you've been moving around with friends and what, it will not be good for you. I think it will be right and it will be wisdom if you go for the first date and you're not sure whether it will achieve, it will yield results or fruits. If you're not sure, please don't take any friend. So go around, finish your dates. When you actually meet somebody, you think this one, I want to be serious with them, please. If you go maybe for the last date, you can go and carry your friends together with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there's still much more to come. This topic is really getting amazing. It's just interesting to talk about this. So just keep it right here at Riverside TV and we shall be right back.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's in the journey where we get to know stories of some great people who at one point felt like they are breaking out. On the contrary, they pushed harder to achieve their dreams. Meet me, Marion Richard, every Tuesday from 8:30 to 9 p.m. only on Riverside TV.
Yes, we are back here right again. Thank you for keeping it here at Riverside TV. Remember, your comments, just let them come in right through Facebook and Instagram, Riverside TV KE. Watch us at YouTube at Riverside TV Kenya. And your SMSs and your calls are highly appreciated via the number passing through our screens. And this topic is really getting amazing. I know you're also enjoying right where you are. So, this thing about inviting your friends to dates has actually caught the attention of one Miss Teresa Kanaiza, saying that the show is really amazing. Now I want to ask a question. How does one get to handle their friends during this period of courtship? How does one get to handle their friends during this period of courtship? Yes, Madam Margaret.
Okay, during this time of courtship, you have to balance with the friends and your partner. You have to know the time to have friends, to have time with the friends, and you have to know the time to have with your partner. So you are the one to balance, you are the one to know which time should I have with my friends, which time should I have with my partner, plus all the friends that are around me. So you're the one to know during a courtship.
So you're the one to balance about your time between your partner and your friends. You know, Pasi, sometimes we tend to go overboard, you know, like maybe you met me while I was a very social girl, you know, and I used to go out, and so I just can't drop my friends like all of a sudden, you know, like they call me, maybe we go for lunch on Friday afternoon, then I'm like, no, you know, now maybe I want to have time with my partner. And your partner, yani ni kama anakukazia usipate nafasi na wale marafiki zako. Sasa, what's your take about that? Like,
very interesting.
Yes.
Now, if you have a partner who cannot give you a breath to have time with your friends, and then you need to think twice. Because anything that partners do during dating and courtship someday might come to erupt again. So if you have somebody who believes you cannot have time with your friends unless you are with them, I think it would be immaturity. That's a sign to show that your partner is immature. I think the best thing to do, you don't need to extend that too much. Don't extend it too much. You can discuss it with your partner. Why they're offended when you go and get some time with other friends? Because if they believe you trust them, if they believe you have chosen them, that your love has led you to them, why are they worried when you go out and meet other friends? So actually, if they feel they are worried, they are not comfortable when you go out and meet other people, and then you need to discuss that with your partner and find a way of a solution.
Okay,
And if you don't find a solution, please leave them.
Okay, so sometimes I know there are many people out there, they have, like, maybe you have certain kind of friends, those outgoing friends, like you just have friends who like to party and go. You're not actually like them, like you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do those kind of things, but they're your friends. Now when you get into courtship, now your partner says that, hey, you have to stop this company. You're not like them, but you just love hanging around them. That means you are also a man or a lady who is not serious with life. Why do you befriend people who have different habits from yours? You're not a drunkard. Why do you befriend people who have friends who drink? Why do you have friends who do things that you do not do? So that means you are also not serious with life, because you cannot come to pick on a man or a woman, a child of somebody. You want to live together in your life in the future, and you are not serious with life. So that means if I'm drunkard, then I'm not worried to go and pick on a drinking lady. So actually I think pick friends who do things that you do, the things you love. Those make them your friends. So pick friends who do the things you are. Your friends reflect a lot about who you are, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Alex Kenyanjui asks that, does publicity encourage partners to get married to each other because of how the public views them? Sometimes we've talked about posting your partner. So maybe I think he's trying to ask that easy views ambazo unazipata, the likes and all that, the comments. So like sometimes maybe you might be hurting in one way or another, lakini because of how the public views you, you just have to end up getting married. What's your view about that?
No, I don't think so, because remember, once the public sees you during your posting, we have some who have different views. Let's come to age. You find an old man, an old guy, dating a very young lady. So you will find the comments as you post, you with your guy. The guy is older than you, you are very young. You will find some will go for it. They will say yes, they will comment positively. Yes, it's good, you get what? You get married. But I don't think that will make you to get married. Okay, it can also force you to do it. Because we have some comments, some will say, oh, go for that guy. That guy has a lot of money. You know that? He has a lot of money, so just go for that. And you find yourself being involved in marriage. But according to, I don't think publicizing your partner can lead into marriage, all that.
Okay. I think, Davina, yes, when you talk about publicity and publicizing your partner, we are not just talking about social media, because publicity, because we have dating, types of dating. We have indoor dating, just like courtship, indoor courtship. When we talk about publicity and publicizing your partner, what we mean is this. You can have a walk date or a picnic date. You can take your partner and go out. So publicizing your partner in the sense that you want the world to see and know you are not alone, you are no longer single, now you have a partner. So publicizing does not just come on social platforms. You can even just take them out in the public places where people can see you, and people come to say, now the next time you see this one and this one, just know these people are dating. And then the views from the public, it could be from the social platforms or from any other place. Even taking your partner to church. Church is a public place. Take your partner to shows, to places where you can go and find some good rest under a tree or rather under some shades. It's a public place. When you get views from different places concerning your friendship and your partnership with your guy or your lady, please let them not determine. It's you to determine whether you want to date this one for life, you want to court this one for life. It's you to determine, not the views that are coming from different quarters.
So it all starts with you. It's all about you choosing whether to get married to them or not.
Or not.
So this brings us to, how do you handle the opinions and views about your partner from the public now? You know that you've said to get the views, like at least maybe you want to hear what people want to say about my guy, my girlfriend, you know. So how do you handle these views? You know, sometimes maybe someone can tell you that, you know, this person used to be a drunkard, this person used to be, and perhaps they've changed, you know. So how do you handle such views from people about your partner?
Okay, it is, now the decision is yours. Because you have dated this person, you have gone up to courtship, you are now the one to decide. I have courted, I have dated, I have courted, and I'm courting now. I have seen the habit and the behaviors of this guy. So as a lady, I'm ready to marry him because he has shown differently, apart from what the views people are saying. So you are not there to follow the views of the people. Okay, sometimes you should not disregard the views of the people. We have also views the people may say that may help you. But we have some that will diminish your friendship, your like toward your guy. So as a lady or as a man, you are the one to decide. Yeah. Don't regard them all like wamesema ako hivi and I'm not going to marry. You are the one who is dating. You are the one who is courting now. You have courted for, we said the time. Courting takes is a process. As you are courting, you know this person, and then you know the behaviors, you know the habits. So as a lady, as a man, you are the one now to say, I have done this, I've done this. This is the time I've decided. Even if people say what, don't follow what they say. Yeah.
Okay. I think for two reasons. You take your partner to the public places. It could be social media platforms. Reason number one, so that your friends and any other person can draw the boundaries, so that they'll know this one is already taken. And then also number two, so that you'll be also keen and careful not to pick on someone's wife or someone's husband. And then another thing, when you talk about social media and taking your partner to the public places, the views that you get from them, and I want to be very categorical here. I want my viewer to get this point very clear. When you take your partner for the first time, there are things that your partner needs to tell you for free, without any condition, and they are supposed to open up all their story. You're not supposed to get the past about your partner from the viewers and from their friends and from the comments and the people who are getting to know so and so is courting, so and so is dating. The past about someone's life, it's the person, the partner himself or herself that is supposed to tell you. So when you come to a point where people come and tell you, oh, you are dating someone who used to do this, this person did this, some last year, sometime like this one they did. All these things they will be telling you, they are things that you have already known because your partner had already informed you about. So, about my past, it's me to tell my partner. About your past, it's you to tell your partner. Now, don't allow the world, don't allow people to come and tell you what you didn't know about your partner. It's the partner's responsibility to open up and show their partner everything that concerns their life.
So you say that it's my partner's responsibility
Yes.
to open up and tell me about his past.
Yes.
So sometimes they won't really open up. I know many out there are going through that. Your partner will not really open up about their past, and you're going to hear it from someone else, which is actually the truth about your partner. It's the truth that you're hearing. And once you come to find it out, this guy denies about it, and maybe this lady denies about it, yet it's the truth. Then later on, they'll come to tell you, you know, I really didn't want to tell you about this, but I really do love you. So what's your advice? Should I really continue staying in that dating or courtship that I know this person is not open enough to trust me about maybe their past, that I'm hearing it from so and so saying this, and which is actually the truth? So
if you don't see the importance of opening up to your partner, it could be a sign of immaturity. But if you are mature and then you deliberately refuse to open up your story, then you must have a good reason as to why you don't want to share that story with your partner. Sometimes, if you have gotten to a point where you know your partner well, that if I open up this story to her or to him, then it will be a reason for him or her abandoning me. Now, if you have a good reason as to why you will never open up, it's okay. But you don't think that it will be hidden forever. Someday, sometime, someone will come and open it up. And then that will be the right time to come and explain why you refuse to open up at that time. So one day you can just come to open up, but you have a good ground to do so at that time.
It's not easy to open up, as you have said. Many don't open up freely. We have some they hide. So as a lady, you have said you talk and talk and talk until you touch that person, because kuna mahali utaongea muongea na ufike mahali ata open akwambie vile kunafanya nini kunaenda atakwambia. And we have others, you know, we have some things that your partner should not all that open up to you still, because if we have little then petty things, like you are working in such a place, you have workmates. So unakuja naambia partner, in my working place, siji fulani amenifanya hivi. No, you know those are petty, see there. The only thing you have to open up to your partner is the things like, let's say you got a child, when you are still in secondary school. That thing is very much touchable, because if you don't open up and tell your partner that, I have a kid, that one will come automatically, it will come to be known. So that will bring about a trust, not being trusted in the relationship. So what you open up, we have things that your partner should open up. Like, as I said, petty things. Like, we are amenichokoza kazini, sijui nini, kuna guy ananifuata, you know, those are petty. So
So, Pasi, your final remarks about you know, this publicity thing during courtship.
My final remarks concerning publicity and publicizing your partner is, you need to know your partner, how they think and how they view social platforms. There are people who are obsessed and they are very obsessive with the social media. Now, if you come and say, I don't like my post on the media, I don't want to see your post on the media, you'll offend them. There are people whose life, they spend their time on social media day out, day in. Now, such like people, you need to know them very well, and if you see they like social media, please do what they like. Because there are things that, Davina, you do them and they will not hinder you from going to heaven. There are things you can do and they will not take you to Jehannam. Because I don't think there is anything wrong with social media, but there are people who have a negative mind concerning social media. So if you have a partner who always believes social media is a wrong thing, please, if you think they are the right partner for you, then avoid social media. But if you have someone who believes social media is a good thing, and you have really chosen their heart to be with you forever, please do, so that you can satisfy their hearts and their desires. Okay. And social media is not bad, because there's the advantages and disadvantages of social media.
Yeah.
And lastly, there are people who have been on media for over 10 years now. And maybe people know them as people who have never dated. No one has ever approached them and seduced them. And people know them as people who have remained single forever. Now, such a person, when they come to a point when God remembers them and God blesses them with a partner, if you ask such a person, don't post, you'll be doing a bad thing to them. You'll not be doing them the right thing or justice. So they will find it good to post, so that the friends and all people around social media will come to know, oh, so God has come to your rescue, God has blessed you. So it will be their joy when they come to that point that God has blessed them. They want everyone now to know, my time now has come.
Okay, amen. So, Madam Margaret, your final remarks about this publicity during courtship.
Okay, as I said, publicity is not bad, it's good, but don't be all that possessed with the publicity. Because, and also, don't take all the likes and the comments, negative, positive, all the comments, don't use them in your real life. Just be on the media, but take the comments that will help you and guide you. That's all.
Okay, so take the comments that will help you and guide you. So it was all about publicity during courtship. I hope you've really learned a lot. It was an amazing show. Thank you for keeping us company, and I know that God is going to bless you. So remember to keep your comments coming in right through Facebook, Instagram, Riverside TV KE, and YouTube, Riverside TV Kenya. And or you can also SMS us, just text us via the number passing through your screen. Thank you for keeping us company over here. Just keep it here at Riverside TV. Do have a blessed night.
Thank you.